Hello, hello, welcome to my garden once again. Today I would like to talk a little bit about my white garden. We have got rain and this is such a pleasure, and I think that you can probably see the raindrops here. We have been waiting for that for months, I will say, but this is such a pleasure. And you can also hear that the birds, they also love the rain. They are singing and it's such a pleasure to be in the garden. In the white garden I also have green plants. See, for example, this one. This is an Angelica, such a tall growing plant, and I just love tall plants. And it's also because you can see the house is also quite tall. I think the seed heads here, they are just amazing, but in few days I need to take some of them away because this plant is a heavy self-seeder. In this part of the garden I also have many shrubs, for example hydrangeas, limelight, and you can see it's no, it's not open yet. In few days time you will start to see the flowers. But see this one. This is the one and only Hydrangea Annabelle. And I just love when you see the greenish flowers, and in a few weeks time you will see that they are fully opened with white flowers. But at that time they are quite heavy, so I also need to support these, because if I don't do that they will just collapse. But I have some great supports which I will place. I think I will go and find one. This is really a secret, that you need to support the plants before they fall. You can see I have a support here. This is my own design. This is rusty, so you don't see it. I just place it here. See, this is great, and then they will stand. And see this one. A few weeks ago I have shown you this plant in soft pink. We have it near to the house. The pink form is called star rose. This is Epilobium angustifolium, and this is album, which means white when you're talking Latin. And such a beautiful plant. It's quite spreading, but when you are planting so dense as I do here, they will spread quite gently. A beautiful plant is also Achillea, I don't know how you say it in Latin, and this is a very soft yellow form. This is Credo. I know that I have told you that I would like to show you my white garden, but in the white garden I also have soft yellow flowers. For example, see this lily. It's also a very, very beautiful plant. When I'm planting, I'm not just thinking about colors, but also about shapes. I think that this is what you could call a good relationship. You have the spikes here, and then you have the round flower heads here. And in the white garden I also have gray foliage. I think that you probably know this plant. A lot of people think that it is an olive, but this is an Pyrus, and pear, and this is Pyrus salicifolius. And I would also like to show you this one when it comes to gray foliage. This is just amazing. Eryngium giganteum. You can see it's almost a piece of art. And when it comes to the grey foliage, you should see this. This is a Salix, Salix helvetica. The interesting thing is that when it had got rain, it's more green, but you can see here on the back side it's grey, and when it's dry you will see the grey color all over. There are one more tall plant I would like to show you. This is also soft yellow. This is Cephalaria gigantea, and you can see we have supported the plants here. And then I just love umbellifers, and this is a wild plant from the roadside. This is Heracleum, but this is not the big Heracleum because it can be a little bit too much in the garden. We also still have some roses left in the garden. This is Rosa Helena Lykkefund. It's a little bit wet just now, but it's such a beautiful rose with the most amazing smell. And this arch leads you to the woodland garden. But I would also like to show you some of my container plants here, and this is a self-seed plant. See, this is again, we have this this is Eryngium giganteum, and it's such a pleasure when you have these self-seeded plants. I normally say that it's plants like God have planted them. Foliage, it's so important in my garden, and for example hostas, they are just great, and I grow so many hostas in containers, and this is one of the easiest way to grow them. And you can see there are so many different varieties, and I also have, yes, oh, this has got red flowers, but this is okay. You have here, you can see here different plants. This is Aralea Sun King, such a beautiful limey plants with limey foliage. And this, I forgot to tell you what this was. This is a Rodgersia. There are so many rooms in the garden, and here I have one more white border. There are still plants waiting to flower. This is a beautiful plant, Echinops. It looks like a thistle, and I really like the round flower heads here. And then I would like to show you this beauty. You probably know Astrantia, but this is a wild species which I have got from a friend with quite tall flowers. Then we also have aconitum. They will flower with soft yellow flowers. We will have some lilies, and also here we have roses. It has been such a pleasure for me showing you around today in the white and the yellow and the green part of the garden. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to come back. Goodbye, goodbye.